This is the biggest power play I know. There was a barb camp here. And I'm going to settle right on top of where it was. It's like, what are you going to do about it, barbs? Huh? Oh, Gaul is having a bad problem with barbs, but you haven't built walls. So, I mean, that feels like it's kind of your fault. Alright, one more city here. Roads down. This is good. This is good. We'll just kill the barb camp here. And finally, the city formerly known as Fez is finally free of the barb influence. Oh, God, that city's been fighting for about 2,500 years or something like that. Oh my God, the Galapagos was right next to me as well. Oh, for God's sake, like this map, honestly. Okay, Sinbad, he earned me about 6,000 gold, but the barbs are so strong he couldn't explore anywhere. He just got surrounded and got killed. Oh, poor Sinbad. There is a city-state here, unbelievably, Samarkand. That is insane how they've actually managed to last that long without me doing anything. Recruit a great musician. I feel like I can do that. With a bit of gold. Yeah, there we go. It's another city-state ally. Woohoo! I think I might lose some more Kong soon as well. I don't really care about my heroes. Turns out, I'm a bit heartless about this sort of thing. Okay, so now I've got tobacco, olives, spices, and a furs monopoly. All of those things. What does that mean for my culture output? Means I'm currently on 366% bonus, which I'm generating 1,200 per turn, which is 270 tourism multiplied by a big number. So that's fun. I mean, again, I feel like it could be a lot higher. So we need to actually think about getting genuine tourism in, which is why I have a naturalist over here giving me such wonderful things as national parks. Oh, yes. In fact, actually, hang on, how much this is giving me? 16 per turn, which is about 100 per turn with everybody else. So that's really cool. Oh, my vampire just got to another continent and he's just being surrounded. He's generating about 100 culture per turn. Building an ironclad into this sea is doing pretty much exactly the same thing as well. Just being surrounded and he's killing everybody that gets near him. It is quite entertaining. Right, Renaissance walls are being built because those things are worth a lot of culture. But here we go. There is a symphony. And there is another symphony. We're just getting as many great works in as we can. We've just gone from 270 to 300 tourism per turn. So again, now that's starting to race up, which is good. When we get chemistry, we're going to go for the Biosphere. We're going to do the usual rushy rush. I think that should be quite fun. Concerts. Hooray! And also, look at this. I can build a national park in my capital. That is quite fun. Another national park. Hooray! That's awesome. Okay, this is good. This is good. How much have we got? 375% luxury resource bonus now. That's awesome, but, you know, it could get higher. I'm collecting as much silk as I can at the moment. I've got spices and olives. I mean, I've got 100% of those now, which is quite fun. Marble. I haven't really looked at marble so much. As long as there's 4 on the map that I know of, that's good. Okay, so I know I've improved that one. Oh, there's 2, 3 down there. That one I've just improved, and then I need to go and fix this one. But if I were to settle down here, for instance, ooh, now that's an intriguing prospect. So here is social media, which means 2 things. Firstly, it means collective activism, which is one of the coolest policies in the game. 215 culture per turn? Go on then. I'm also going to put in online communities, which gives me even more tourism to Egypt, who are the only people I'm actually trading with, which is quite fun. 5-year plan, who needs that? As I work towards combustion, now that I have social media, I think we're going to go for environmentalism. So, what have I got to do for that? Build an aerodrome or an airstrip on a foreign continent and have a themed building. Well, depends on what the continent splits look like. As you can see, there's these sort of nice, running divides down the map. I think this guy, this military engineer, is going to have the best chance of building a fort on a different continent. So let's just, I think it's an aerodrome or an airstrip. Oh, not a fort. There we go. There's rapid deployment. I had to think about that one for a second. Extract an artifact I haven't done yet. It's a little bit worrying, but never mind. I have an incredible turf war still going on down here with the barbs. I'm just pushing out slightly. I'd like to be able to think that I could take over this area if I needed to. And see, I'm still putting ski resorts down pretty much everywhere I can get my hands on them. So Mokong is good fun. I'll give you that. Just sort of skipping around, taking barb encampments. Hee 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 hee. Lovely stuff. Ooh, Superthought Alpha is now the world's largest city at 20 pop. Very good. 5 turns left, 5 era score to get. I am getting there slowly but surely, as well as getting toys into my empire, which is always good fun. Another dust storm. Oh my god, this place is always flooded. Is possibly the least habitable city I've ever owned. Like, it is absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness. Like, please just stop dying. I think I'm just going to preventively build some builders just to get in there quickly. Ugh. Another dust storm. Oh my goodness, we just have hundreds of storms everywhere. What happened to this one? Where did it go? Oh, it's going upwards towards my capital. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just the perfect thing for it to do? 2 turns, 3 era score needed. Scrap that, 2 era score. Oh no, we've done it. Okay, there we go. Hooray! Just going to kill that barb camp quickly. Some Mokong is pretty useful for that. Just sort of nipping in and killing barbs left, right and centre. Very good indeed. Oh my god, people are just throwing themselves on me. I'm probably earning about 200-300 culture per turn just by sitting still and doing nothing. Now that, you just saw a load of sand walk across the screen there. I think that was the dust storm absolutely flattening my capital, which is always good fun. But the Taj Mahal was built first. All of the dams broken. That's always good fun. We all love a broken dam in a city. Anyway, that would have actually given me a golden age, I think. Let's just quickly fix everything before it burns down. Let's repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Oh, dear, that's some horrible damage done. Vampire, in it comes, and bam. The city immediately gets taken. I'm going to liberate it again. I'd quite like Mongolia to stay in this game, please. So, you know, please don't go anywhere. Can you just chill? Another national park. Well, hey! I'm starting to build a few of them now. Helps just to keep my tourism as high as possible. Oh look, the dust storm's actually cleared that tile for me, which is really good because I can get a naturalist in. Well, next turn once I can actually build it. Actually, saying that, we've got railways everywhere, haven't we? So let's get the naturalist in. Haha! Look at that. Another one in my capital. Actually, there's a couple of spaces I can build them without doing anything. That's awesome. The world enters the modern era. Whoa.
Petra is
and
a
also
brilliant
Petra.
display of
Look,
man's
everybody,
artistry.
I built
Into the barren
Petra.
rock.
It's turned
It's a majestic
215,
wonder.
but no one cares. Everything else is on fire, but no one cares. I did Petra. Oh my goodness, everything really is on fire. That was devastating. Oh my goodness. Right, I feel like we're going to have to fix things now. Oh, Mongolia's in a golden age. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, things are like everyone's building stuff. This is all good. Let's fix it all. Yeah, everything. Okay, it's all good. It's under control. I feel like everything's being fixed finally. Another national park. What things can I get with my golden age cards now? Culture industry. I really wish that was something I could pick up, but as we say, that card is glitched. It doesn't let you do it. Well, basically, if I pick it, it means that I can't put any districts down after that point. It just sort of glitches the production on it. It's really annoying. Wish that glitch had been fixed by this point. Gonna vote for Egypt to get some points because they have by far the most. Let's go for like amber up, but I'm going to discount coal power plants. I quite like those to be built. And World's Fair, yeah, go on then. I have a lot of great people points coming in, so that's wonderful. Everywhere's still flooding and dying, which is all very good fun. Coal power plants, yes. Tobacco. Oh, no tobacco. Oh, fine. I think we got 2 points from that World Congress. Yes, 2 points. Good. That's nice. We are in 4th place. But more importantly, environmentalism gives me a little bit of a tourism boost. Now Mongolia's back in the game. You can see Cleopatra, she's not actually gaining tourists on me, which is very handy. I am starting to whittle those down from her. I've got my builders coming in. They're attempting to fix the devastation caused by all of this stuff a few turns ago, namely some tobacco and industries need to be sort of put down, so I'll just sort of fix these as quickly as I can. I'm gonna ask who for this city? No, it's Aksu! Ha ha ha! No? No, I thought that was a poor joke. That was brilliant in a sort of weird way. Oh, anyway, we're restoring Mongolia to its proud and independent status. Honestly, I just can't actually be bothered to defend this land myself, so I'm just sort of, you know, liberating it. Gonna bring Sinbad in. There's still one person out there. That's the frustrating thing. I've got to go find them. I've also noticed that over 20 turns, Cleopatra has only gained 1 domestic tourist. So we're putting a lot of pressure on her now. 450 for luxury resource monopoly. Ehehe. I'm having to do quite a lot to get this though. This is no cheesy game. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 monopolies and then toys, which doesn't count, but it should count. I'm also about to get citrus as well because I've just realized I've got like 1, 2, 3 citrus up north. So I've got some builders hurrying their way up the railway to come fix it for me. International Space Station. Yay for me. Oh, heritage tourism gives me a bit more tourism as well. Not culture, tourism. I'll put that instead of a sports media. There we go. We're up to 615 and then a little bit more now. So that's good. 3,474 being shipped to Egypt every turn. Not bad when they only have 178 culture. There is a great writer. And I'm just going to pick up Eiffel quickly because I have a biosphere on the way. Hang on now. Which was the city that I built the neighborhood in? It was this one. Okay, this is going to be my biosphere city. 36 turns is excruciatingly long, but that's okay. We'll work on this quickly, and then I'll get Eiffel to just sort of pop over and go and have a nosy. Well, that's an annoyingly shaped bay that I've just moved Sinbad into. It's like a big hook nation. I quite like it. It's cool, but it's not helpful when I'm trying to find the other side of the world. Distributed sovereignty. I'm getting such a crazy bonus. I actually don't mind switching to a better government here. This is reasonably useful. I'm just sort of enjoying it while I can. So heritage tourism, satellite broadcast, online communities, liberalism. All of these are good policy cards. I'll put one of them in the economic slot just because I probably should. International Space Station and collective activism are both wonderful things. What else is going to be of use to me? I think maybe containment. That's always fun. Okay, what other policies? There's nothing else that's going to give tourism, so it's just a case of anything else that's going to be useful, like sports media, giving me 71 culture per turn. That's very nice. I think I might go for Heartbeat of Steam, which gives me wonder production, as well as, where's the other wonder card? Where is it? Skyscrapers. That will do nicely. Hopefully, that's taken a few turns off building the biosphere. Yes, it has. It's taken about 5 turns. This is the 3rd city I have liberated for Mongolia. You are welcome, my friends. You are welcome. There's no more around. So these are the 3 original cities that Mongolia had. They're up to 20 science per turn. Goodness me. It's almost too much. There's the citrus monopoly. Okay, now we're up to... Oh, we'll have to see next turn to see if that's made a difference. Uh-oh. How did you get in here, my friend? Oh dear. I mean, he just killed a camp, but that's a scary place to be. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was fairly inevitable. Oh, my vampire's being killed as well. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Right, I've got computers. It's 803 tourism now. Still a 450 bonus from luxury resource monopoly. So that's not the biggest I've ever seen it. It's 480 construction towards a wonder, but I've got 2 boosts on that. So bam, 10 turns off the biosphere. That's pretty damn good. Actually, Genghis is already up to 37 science. I'm curious. Like, how powerful can we make these guys? I'm just going to give them some money. Have 200 gold. Go on, do something. Spend it. Spend it nicely. Treat yourself to something fancy. Okay. Japan. Okay, these guys are the last people. And, yeah, they've got a lot of culture. I think, well, if we start taking some tourism from them, we should pretty much start to win the game pretty quickly. I'll get the open borders done with them immediately. Different governments, they're really not going to like me, but we'll get everything through whilst we can. I can probably buy quite a lot of stuff from them as well. Don't have a huge amount of gold right now, but I've got a lot of other stuff. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I can tease it all out of them. Nice. That's a lot of cool stuff for me. Oh, they went ley lines. Oh, that's so cool. They got a lot of scientists and not a lot else. There we go. 2 tourists in the first turn. That's nice. Starting to finally wind down on a victory now. Golden Gate Bridge. This will improve all of the improvements to my capital as well as giving it more amenities. I very rarely build this, but actually when you see what I've done, I've connected my city to the horses. Why would I not do that? Oh, ignore the burning bridge. Burning boat. Burning bridge. Bridge is not burning. Boat is. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Oh, stunning. Biosphere. If you haven't seen this before, this wonderful thing, which basically is just a lot of concrete and then a bubble over the top, and let's not forget the most important thing, the car park. There it is. You gotta love any wonder with a car park. This thing, I think, triples renewable energy in my empire and gives me tourism for renewable energy. So 1,135 already. I haven't even really bothered to exploit that, so that is pretty cool. I think this is probably the most cursed city I've ever owned in Civ. There's another storm here. Oh my god. Please stop. Just please. Oh, more tourism from artifacts. Oh, I don't mind if I do. I'm also just about to pick up a wonderful naturalist, a new naturalist there. Where's my scientist gone? Which is my city, supposedly this one. Okay, alright, off you go to Yokib. How's my tourism doing? Oh, we're gaining. I mean, unfortunately, Egypt appears to actually be earning culture and domestic tourists now. The Tome of Dagon? Oh dear. Terrible that. Rather they didn't have that one. Oh, a 2-turn mausoleum. Yeah, you know what? I think I should probably build that. Oh, I think I found a free city that used to be Russia? Maybe? There's some wonders here and everything. God, it's like a lost world. I love it. I think this is Russia. Wow. Okay, well, thank goodness we haven't got to deal with them. There's the tomb of Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, of Mausoleum of Tomb of Sean Bean. He really confuses me every time he talks over what I'm thinking, and I'm like, stop it, Sean. Stop talking about Yorkshire tea. Have you seen those Yorkshire tea adverts? He's hilarious in them. Really, really just
I never think of this.
So random. And I love it. 1,298 tourism. Hoo-hoo. Oh, the Torre de Belém. Oh yeah, actually there's quite a few cities that I own on a different continent to my capital, so that could be quite fun. And settle. Woohoo! Just sort of moving things around. I love this. I love this. We're building up some real monopolies now. This is really good. I've got half the diamonds on the map. We've got 414. I dropped a little bit because every time this area floods or has a desert storm or something horrible, I lose like all my olives, I lose all of my, just everything gets lost and it's really annoying. 444. Okay, there we go. Picking it back up. Just need that wine and it's all good. Prince of Moldavia. Oh, very nice. It's quite fun. Okay, 1,361 tourism now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're starting to get them now. Oh, meeting Japan was a good thing, that a really good thing. 522% luxury resource bonus? Wow. That sort of appeared from nowhere. I think this just improves the marble monopoly. And, oh, have I done it? I think I might have already done it. 540. Oh, you see, I was literally just about to start having like a lot of fun. Like, I was just pumping up builders. I was starting to put down wind farms and solar panels and all kinds of fun stuff. Look, got some diamond over here that I was going to go kaplonk, kaplonk, and then kasploosh like that, which I think gives me the diamond monopoly. Yes, it does, which means now I've got 558%. Oh man, this was an effective game. We've done well. Like, I'm quite proud of myself on this one. There we go. There's the victory screen. God, that was an insane game. Just like the amount of barbarians. I came third. Abraham Lincoln, look at that. That's not bad considering the amount that we had to do there. Cities captured, you can see I was up in the 20s. Founded, though, I was also in the 20s, so I did quite well on that one. Great people, towards the end, I was really pulling away on that one. Player culture, yeah, I had a good culture game. But look at the Mayans. They did so well on culture. It was really kind of a bit worrying. Science-wise, I took over kind of like 3/4 of the way through the game, which isn't very remarkable. Faith, I mean, I got a religion and then didn't use it, so that was a bit pointless. Cities destroyed. Nope, none of that. Religions founded. I was the 4th. Nice. Very nice. Units killed. Oh, wow. About 700 units killed and then units lost. Oh, that is appallingly high. I think I lost about 25, 26 units there. That is absolutely nuts. But just a few things to show you. Firstly, here's the Torre de Belém, which gives me just a ton of free buildings, like in pretty much every one of my cities. I just got a huge amount of culture from that. I think it basically is just going to build sewers in all my cities, or something like that. But I've got don't forget this city-state, which gives me culture equal to 10% of the construction cost. So that was a huge culture bomb that it just gave me. Hence why Future Civic just loaded itself through. Yeah, I was on 558% luxury resource by the end of that game, which is just... oh, it's just wonderful. 750 units we cut. I mean, that was mad. And look, I did build a railroad, alright? It's not the best railroad I've ever done, but it connected all of my front lines to my capital, which meant that I could ferry troops backwards and forwards, which actually was a really, really good thing, because don't forget I had in Garzagamu. So I was, like, buying helicopters for remarkably cheap prices. Actually, this is not the city I was doing it in. Was it? Maybe it was. But yeah, I mean, that was good fun. I enjoyed doing that. Imagine if other people had been left in the game. If Russia was in the game, if Homs, Demetia, is this Arabia? I think Arabia was in the game here. Oh no, Arabia's up here. So I don't have no idea what these cities were. Actually, I mean, who owns these cities, or who did own them? Couldn't tell you. But if I'd kept maybe some of the Mayan cities alive, some of the Congo cities alive, who knows what would have happened? I might have won that game very, very quickly indeed. Or maybe I wouldn't have done. Maybe it would have been really, really slow. Anyway, that was good fun. Come get the save file. Come get the mod. All from Discord. Plug, plug, plug. And until the next video, I shall see you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey and Senjik for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who supports the channel. Thanks all.